push-up is a basic time-tested exercise for building up your chest, triceps and your shoulders. One of my favorite movements as well. So let's go for the form right now. Your hands slightly outside the shoulder width, and you're gonna have your legs straightened with your toes on the floor, having them around shoulder width or slightly narrower than shoulder width. It depends what's comfortable for you. Keeping your core tight and your glutes tight, that's gonna help you keep a nice neutral spine. And when you're doing these, you wanna imagine that you're trying to stop someone from tickling your armpits. And that's gonna tuck your elbows in. And what this does is it puts your shoulders in a comfortable position, protecting them throughout the set. Common mistakes include having the arms excessively out and flaring your shoulders excessively. That's gonna put too much strain in your shoulder joint. Another mistake is arching your torso like so. That's gonna put too much stress on your lower back. So neutral spine, glutes tight, abs tight, hands just outside the shoulder width, tuck your elbows in, and repeat for the desired number of reps. Make sure you're performing the reps in a controlled manner. And if you want to make it difficult, you can add a pause at the bottom. The number of reps you do is going to largely depend on your current strength levels. But I'd say a good rep range to be in is in around that 15 to 30 rep range. If you're someone who can't perform at least 15 push-ups with your body weight like this, you can always go into your knees and the other form cues will still apply. So hands just outside the shoulder width, tuck your elbows in and perform the reps under control. And as a progression, you can start to add pauses again. Now this is an incline push-up. Again, this is another variation you can use to progress to doing a standard push-up. So elevate your hands on the surface, hands just outside the shoulder width. Lower yourself until your chest is touching the surface and push yourself. And repeat for the desired number of reps. And as you progress, you can gradually start to put your hands on a lower surface. Next, I'm gonna talk about the decline push-up. You're gonna have similar form cues as before, but this time your feet are gonna be elevated on a surface. This can be a bench, this can be a sofa, just any surface that's elevated. And again, hands just outside the shoulder width. Make sure keeping a nice neutral spine. Tuck those elbows in and perform for the desired number of reps. If you can do multiple sets of 30 reps, then you can consider adding weight. For deficit push-ups, you can use any sort of surface to elevate your hands. You just want to make sure that the surfaces you're using are at a width which is just outside of shoulder width as before. These happen to suit that purpose, so here we go. So what you want to do is again set up your hands, feet touching the floor, and you're going to lower yourself until your arms, your upper arms, are slightly below parallel with the ground, and you're going to allow your chest to lower to at least the level of the surfaces that you're resting your hands on, or slightly below if you can. And if you can see that added range of motion, that's really going to help get that weighted stretch in the chest, and you're going to reap similar benefits to the weighted dip. Again, 15 to 30 reps. If you can do multiple sets of 30, I suggest adding some sort of weight to this exercise. But even with body weight, this is a challenging variation. Hope that helps. In a bit.